Good morning and happy Monday, guys. For me, it's Sunday, but for you guys, it's Monday. And I hope you guys have a great week. I hope that your week is loving and positive and moves you in the right direction. This week, we're going to start out with some fun items. Last week, we used some sour candies that me and my daughter had a sour candy eating contest with. This week, we're going to use some fun little items that we got at the fair. We went to the fair this week, and these are just some of the prizes and fun stuff that we wound up leaving with. And I hope that something resonates with you. I hope that you take something from it. And if not, that's also okay. Let me know either way down in the comments. I love to grow. I love to learn from you guys. And I love creating discussions. I love just helping each other through the week. So let's just jump right into it and see what we have to choose from. So for pile number 1, we're going to use a trumpet. My son won this in one of the little games, and he just went around the fair blowing on it. It was really cute. But yeah, so pile number 1 is a trumpet. Pile number 2 is a little rubber ducky. Just one of those little fishing games, little rubber ducky. Fun. And for pile number 3, we have a candy apple, which this was my hubby's. My daughter got one loaded with sprinkles. She already ate hers, but hubby saved this one for me so I can use it. And yeah, kind of melted. It started raining near the end, but it's gonna be delicious for him nonetheless. I mean, either way, a candy apple, delicious. So whatever pile you feel drawn to, go ahead and choose your pile, and I'll see you guys in your readings. Bye. Hi, pile number 1, and welcome to your reading. If you chose this pile, then you chose the golden trumpet, which is very interesting to me. I'm excited to see what your cards are going to have to say, because right off the bat, a trumpet to me is kind of like sounding off, right? Like kind of something happening. So I'm really like maybe speaking your truth, maybe, I don't know. I get a feeling that something, your pile is going to have an interesting reading. I really feel that something is going to happen this week with the trumpet, but I could be wrong. Maybe, you know, you're just standing there victorious and strong with your trumpet. So let's see. Let's look at your energy. Let's give the cards a quick shuffle, and we'll pull an oracle card too to kind of see where this energy is coming from. So let's give the cards a quick shuffle. Where is pile number 1's energy at for the week? Can we have some guidance? So I feel these. 1, 2, 3, and 4. This will be the beginning of your week, and we'll do a pile to do the end of your week too. So let's start off with how your week's going to begin, okay? And we'll pull an oracle card to see where this energy is coming from. Oracle cards can really help kind of guide us where the energy, oh, looks like you have 2. Okay, so place those right here for now. Set these off to the side. Okay, actually, let's create some space. And I'll move your cards like this, and then your oracles can be here. And maybe this is how your week's going to begin and how it's going to end. That's what I feel. Maybe you need an oracle card to help guide you through the end of your week. So let's see. So your first oracle card is it is time to celebrate. Cultivate an air of celebration today. So right off the bat, it looks like, yeah, like with the trumpet especially, it's a time to celebrate, you know? And you can see here with the tiger with the wings. I feel like you're creating, or something is opening up for you that is new. Something that is new to you, something that you are diving deep into. But let's see, let's take a look. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. So let's see. For your first card, you have the Star card. That's a beautiful card to start off with. The Star card is all about being in your own. As you can see, she's in her high intuition. So she's got her little teapot, she's pouring her tea, her candle's lit. Roses are like a form of purity and like balance and like renewal. So I really, and with the bonsai tree in the background here, you can see the star shining bright. And here you can see the other stars, but they're not quite shining like this one, you know? So that's interesting. I'm really intrigued to see what else you have. The Magician. You have some powerful cards. You're definitely working on something. You're definitely working on something with the Trumpet. You're the Temperance card. Yeah. That's crazy. You're staying balanced. With the Magician, the Star, and the Temperance, these are some very strong cards. And I had a feeling with the Trumpet. I don't know why. I just had a feeling. And the Nine of Cups. Yeah. So your week is going to start off great. Like whatever you're working on, your week is going to be great in the beginning. At least that's what I see. It shows me that you're in your element, you're in your your best. The Star is all about having the balance and intuition and being in your own and knowing what is best for you, right? And so with the Magician here and Temperance, it's showing me that you know how to do that and you're keeping it balanced. And with the Nine of Cups, you're doing it gracefully. Like the mermaid is all about, like the mermaid has it all. You can see her here. Then the cups are the shells. So she's got all of her cups around. She's just like, she's in her element. She's happy. She's free. You can see she's, you know, that's great. Let's see what the end of the week's going to bring for you, okay? So let's see what your oracle card for the last half is. You are wanted. There is a home waiting within. Okay. So right off the bat, it's kind of telling me that maybe your week's going to start off high and then you're going to dip down low. I'm not sure, but let's take a look at your cards. It says you are wanted. There is a home within. And you can see here that everything is kind of dark and gloomy, and it's kind of just like there, and you are just like in your shelter right there, you know, in your hideaway. And I feel like maybe in the beginning of the week, you're going to feel happy and in your element and in your own, but maybe the end of the week, something's going to happen where your energy is kind of brought down. And that one's going to be for you too. And maybe there's something that you just have to work on, you know? So let's see. How is pile number 2's week going to end? Why did they get the You Are Wanted card? Why did pile number 1 get the You Are Wanted card? How is their week going to end? This one. They feel this. Excuse me. Just take a sip of my coffee. And these two are sticking out, so I feel like we might, and this one, so I feel like we might need this for guidance. So we'll set them right here. For some reason they're speaking to me, so we're going to take a look. How is pile number 2's week going to end? We'll set these here for when we need them. Ace of Swords. Okay. Seven of Swords. Okay. You have the Eight of Swords. You have the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. So yeah, I definitely feel, okay, so what this is saying, so the Ace of Swords is all about kind of coming into your power, right? So with the bow and arrow, and especially with the star, and that can't be a coincidence here, especially that they're aligning, right? Like the star, that can't be a coincidence. So to me, it's saying that there's been something that you've been working on for a while, especially with the stars here, and you've kind of felt like trapped for some reason, because the Seven of Swords is all about, like, especially with the Eight of Swords, Seven of Swords is like lies and trickery and kind of deceit and deception, because you can see him kind of peeking out from the tree. He's got his bow and arrow there. So it can be all about lies and deceit. Sorry guys, I'm trying to fix the lighting. And she's got the Eight of Swords, which she's entrapped. So, but with how your energy is with the beginning of the week, it shows me that you are balancing it, especially with the Temperance above the Eight of Swords. It's kind of like you're balancing that entrapment, and you're going to learn how to do that with the Nine of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, and the Nine of Pentacles. So you are still coming out of this entrapment. Like, something is holding you back. You are not feeling wanted, and this is like you're moving out of this energy. You really are. You're moving out of it. And I feel like in the beginning of the week, you may feel like strong and in your element, and you're gonna be shouting with your trumpet, and you're like, I feel great. And then maybe by midweek and the end of the week, you're gonna feel more kind of stagnant, and you're kind of gonna have to balance it better. But I think you're going to be able to do that, especially with the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, here again, and what's kind of ironic is last week they got the Nine of Pentacles in a reading similar to this, where it's like balancing. So if you chose that pile last week, I kind of feel like, you know, it's ironic that it's coming up again. So, you know, just keep in that balanced power. And let's see, what do these three cards want to tell us? So when I look here, I can see that you're holding the power, but there's some entrapment and lies that you have to protect from. So what is this about? Let's see. What is this about right here for pile number one? Yeah, it's something you've been working on. The Nine of Wands is, he's got all his wands here, and you can see he's kind of worn down, and I feel like you're really struggling through this. Whatever it is draining your energy. The Nine of Wands here, he's got them all lined up, but he's holding the one firm. He's sitting down, he's relaxing, but you can see from what he's wearing and how he looks, he is worn, you know, like, but he's sitting there with his wand strong up. So you are going to move through this. It's just a fact of, you know, staying in the right energy and staying in the right mind frame to do so. We all have the power to move out of energies and situations. We just have to be calm and patient with ourselves, right? Because a lot of the times we want to move out of things quickly, and that's, you know, energy takes time to move. So the Nine of Wands shows me that you are indeed working on that. Okay. The Six of Pentacles, yeah. And when you finally reach it, you're going to be showering everyone with the abundance, the knowledge, the love. With the Magician and the Star here, it definitely shows that you're coming into your own. So you're coming into your intuitive nature that you already have, you know, and I feel like you're finally reaching that. And you're going to be sharing that success with all of your friends, family, you know. That's great to see. Yeah, Eight of Wands. The wands are all up. You know, the waterfall is movement. Water is movement. And especially you have all the stars here. Look, another star shining bright. Like, you know, so I definitely feel like that energy is moving. You're going to be coming out of it. And, you know, but I really do see you coming out of it. Let's pull one last card. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles. Look at that. That can be coincidence. So you're definitely moving out of this energy, and I feel like you're going to finally learn to balance it this week. In the beginning, you may think that you've learned to balance it, right? So in the beginning, you're going to be on a high, you're going to be like, yay, you're going to be shouting with your trumpet, like, I'm so happy. And then you're going to kind of see your energy dip, because honestly, you can't put out a ton of energy and not have it dip like that, especially whatever you're dealing with seems to be painful with the Eight of Swords. So, just take it gentle, move your energy out. And if you have a little bit of a bump in the week, just take a deep breath and remember that you are wanted. There is a home waiting within, and you are building that home, okay, my dear pile number one? You are building that home, and keep working on it, okay? And I hope that something resonated with you. I hope that you took something away from this, and if something didn't, let me know also. I love creating a community where we can talk and share and, kind of support each other. So I hope to see you guys next week, and I hope that you have a great week. I hope that you bring yourself out of whatever this is that you're in. I see you pulling yourself out of it, and continue to do that, pile number one. And I will see you guys next week. Bye, guys. Hi, pile number two, and welcome to your reading. If you chose this pile, then you chose the little yellow rubber ducky, which is very cute. I'm interested to see what your pile's going to have to say for you this week. Especially, like, when I think of a duck, I think about, like, slowly just, like, going down the river. I think of them all, like, kind of slowly moving. So I'm kind of interested to see what your pile's gonna say for you today. So let's jump right into it. Let's place your little duck right here. So today we're gonna be pulling some oracle cards to kind of get the energy feel for the week. Oracle cards can kind of give me a feel of where this energy is coming at. Whoa! I don't think you need all of them. That's a lot of oracle cards. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we'll do 2 for the top and 2 for the bottom. So maybe you need extra guidance this week. Let's see. So the first half of your week we'll put up here, and then the second half we'll put down here. Okay, so we'll give your cards a quick shuffle. Whoops. Just want to make sure my deck's not upside down. Quick shuffle. Where's pile number two's energy for the week? What can they expect for their energy for the week? I'll pull 4 cards for the beginning of your week. Feel this one. I feel this one. Move these out of the way and create space. Then we'll pull and see where your energy is at for the second half of the week, okay? We'll look for some guidance for the second half in a minute. So for your first oracle card, let's take a look. Whoops. Emotions are the reflection. Look for a deeper meaning. Isn't that interesting with the duck and the water? It's almost, that is crazy. Okay, so right off the beginning, I think that's beautiful to see. Look, you can do hard things. It is not impossible as it may feel. Once again, I mean, technically it's not water, it's the clouds, but I mean floating, right? The duck floating. You can't say that's a coincidence. I don't know. I don't feel it is. So I feel like you're definitely floating through something right now. I'm not sure. We'll have to look at your cards to see what this is actually about, because it seems like you're kind of struggling to float by. That's kind of the feeling that I'm getting, is that you're struggling to float by maybe. So let's take a look Because here it's floating on the clouds. The boat is floating on the clouds. So it's as if you're lightly you're floating there, and you have the dragonflies, and the dragonflies are all about like divine energy and intuition and coming into your own. And so I definitely think you can do hard things, and your emotions are kind of keeping you in a box, maybe. Let's take a look though. So for your first card, you have the Page of Wands, which is interesting. Your second card, you have the Three of Cups. For your third card, you have the Seven of Cups. And for your fourth card, you have the Seven of Swords. Okay. That's interesting. So, I definitely feel you. I feel like in this case, you are being your own worst enemy. For some reason, I just feel like you are being your own worst enemy. Especially with emotions are the reflection, you can do hard things. And with the Page of Wands is all about like harnessing the power to create something and do something that you've been wanting to do. He, like you can see here, he's got his axe in his hand, his wood's ready to chop, he's got his wand here, and he's harnessing that energy to do what he needs to do, and he's got the community to do it. Three of Cups. So he's got the community to do it. That's all about community and having people around you for support. So you definitely have that. But what's telling me is like you are kind of your own worst enemy. Is the Seven of Cups can be about illusion. So right here you can see he's got his cups, they're filled with water. Some are turned over, some are filled with water. And he's just like beating on them like drums, like kind of in his own fantasy world. And the Seven of Cups can kind of be about, it can be about illusion and fantasy, but it's also about holding your own self back with not taking the next step. And with the Seven of Swords, it's like lies and trickery. So with the Seven of Cups and the Seven of Swords next to each other, it kind of tells me that you may be tricking yourself into thinking that maybe you're not capable of doing something. And I feel like you're just kind of floating by, you know, just floating by and trying to get through it. Let's see where the second half of the week is going to be for you, okay? So let's see where that's coming from. Let's see. Connect to eternity within. Let yourself be held by love. Yeah, water, again, surrounding her with the stars. Yeah, she's, you know, she can't see. It's like, you know, she's in the water, but the clouds are all blocking, and she's kind of like looking like, like she can't see what's right there. And let's see. Seek guidance in this. It is time for a different perspective. Yes, how ironic. That cannot, I tell you, like, it's like your mind is holding you back. Let's see. Where is pile number 2's energy going to end with this week? Okay, let's see. Where is their energy going to end for this week? Are they going to come out of this? Are they... Let's seek some guidance in this. Where is pile number 2's energy? We got 1, 2. Feel this one. And this one. Let's see. Where is pile number 2's energy going to be at the end of the week? Let's see. I'm very interested to see. 10 of Wands. You're going to be working on this with the farmer here. He's in his field. He's got his basket. He's got his wand. All his other 9 wands are in a row here. Again, it's like especially with him holding his wand here, and you know, right underneath he's got all of them lined up now. It's like you're harnessing the power and you're going to get to that power. Let's see. Six of Wands, yes. The Six of Wands, it's all about you having that power. He's on his white horse. He's got the reef. All of the deer are looking up to him, you know. You have some right here looking up to him. In the background, they're looking towards him. He's in his power. He's strong. The star right here, like, yeah, you're definitely going to get that power for sure. Four of Pentacles, yep. You're going to find that you being safeguarded, because the Four of Pentacles can be about protecting your own, but it can also be about greed and not having the right mindset for things. So here he's it's almost like he's protecting his house, right? But he's also got this like stern look on his face, and he's holding all of his pentacles like they're mine, you know? So I feel like it's something that is in your mind that is holding you back. And the Knight of Cups, yeah. And the Knight of Cups is all about making the right move to do this. So you can see he's here, he's playing his piece, he's playing his chess game, I'm sorry. He's playing his chess game, and he's got his shell. He knows what he needs to do. He looks confident. He looks like he knows what his next move is. And he's playing his pieces, and one of the pieces are knocked over, right? So I definitely think that, you know, if you keep realigning these pieces and picking them back up and getting them to where you need them to be, then you will move out of this, okay? Whatever you're going through, you will move out of. I don't know what. It seems like you are being your own worst enemy this week. For some reason, I hope that you wind up getting out of your head. You are not your own worst enemy. Connect to eternity within. Let yourself be held by love. So you are a divine being, right? You are divine in your own energy, and you need to learn how to connect with eternity within and reflect on your emotions, right? Because I feel like that's kind of what's holding you back. I feel like you're kind of staying stuck, and your emotions are holding you back from just kind of gliding down that stream, you know, instead of like hopping down or being bumpy, you need to slowly glide down that stream, right? So I definitely think that if you try to work on clearing out your mind of all of the negative emotions, okay, you are loved, you are held in love, you are worth everything right now, and you are floating by, okay? With all this water here, you can't tell me that this is not this is a coincidence, okay? Especially with seek guidance in this. So maybe like with the Three of Cups, lean on someone in the community for support, okay? Lean on someone, and you know, you don't have to carry all of this by yourself and live in this fantasy world. You have help, okay? And pile number 2, I hope that this resonated with you. I hope that something helped guide you through the week, and I hope that this will kind of help. Instead of make your stream go like, you know, bumpy, I hope that you can just slowly go down the stream, okay? And remember, you're the duck, okay? You're not the water, you're not the waves, you are the duck, okay? Go with grace down the stream. Learn to control those emotions and don't let them hold you back, because we can be our own worst enemy, okay? Alrighty, pile number 2. I hope that something resonated with you guys. Leave a comment, leave a like, share my video. If something didn't resonate, also let me know, okay? Let's create a community of love and support for everyone. Let's create a conversation. I love trying to help each other. I truly feel like if we create this community of energy that just is uplifting and empowering and supportive, then we can help everyone, right? We can help everyone get into the right energy and You know, that's the power of all of us. That's why we're all here, to kind of help guide and create and be divine beings. And I hope that this resonated with someone. And I will see you guys in your next readings. Bye, guys. Hi, pile number 3, and welcome to your reading. If you chose this pile, then you chose the candy apple. Delicious. I'm not a huge fan of candy apple. I prefer the caramel, but you know, to each their own. My daughter and hubby loves them. My daughter already ate hers and demolished it. So right off the bat, it's interesting because with the candy apple, with the hard crunchy shell, it's gonna be interesting, you know, because it's like a hard crunchy shell on the outside and a sweet delicious kind of tart sour apple on the inside. So I'm interested to see what your cards are going to read for the week. Let's take a look. Let's jump right into it. So right off the bat, we'll get some oracle cards. We'll give the deck a quick shuffle. Oracle cards can kind of help us out with where the energy is coming from for the week. So let's see. Where's pile number 3's energy coming from for this week? Where is their energy coming from? Let's see. So we'll pull this for the beginning and this for the end of your week. Set these here. And then we'll start off. We'll give the tarot cards a quick shuffle. And we'll do 4 cards for the beginning of your week and 4 cards for the end of your week, okay? And let's see what's going to happen with this. Where is pile number 3's energy going to start off for the week? Can we get some guidance in this? Where is pile number 3's energy going to start off for the week? Oops. Where is pile number 3's energy going to start off for the week? 1, 2. Those aren't meant to come out. Not, whoop, 3 and 4. See, those weren't meant to come out, but these are. So pile number 3, where is your energy at for the beginning of this week? Okay, so right off the bat, let's take a look at your oracle card and see where it is. Listen, your inner child has something to say. Interesting. Okay. And for your first tarot card, you have the Ace of Pentacles. For your second, you have the Knight of Swords. Okay. And you have the King of Wands. And you have the 7 of Cups. Okay. So right off the bat, this kind of makes me feel like you're going through a period in your life where you just want to take solitude. It kind of feels like, especially with your inner child has something to say. It seems like you're going on your own direction. Because with the Ace of Pentacles, it's all about harnessing power and momentum, right? So she's got the pentacle in her hand, she's growing that pentacle, and she's harnessing her power. She's growing it all. So, and especially with the Knight of Swords, he's on his own lone road, and he's got his bow and arrows on his back, and he knows the way, right? So he's going to be doing that. And with the King of Wands, it's all about like coming into your own power, right? So he's sitting there on his chair, he's strong, he's in his own power, his bags are packed right here, and with his lantern, it's not lit. So I feel like you're definitely going to be taking some solitude to yourself and listening to yourself, especially with the Seven of Cups here. It's all about illusion and fantasy, and maybe there's been something that's been kind of taking your attention away from everything, and you're done with it. You're just like, I'm not gonna do this anymore. That's kind of how I'm feeling with it coming up at the end of your reading, because here you have all the power, you're listening to your inner child, but then it's like, this is the explanation for why, kind of, is like, there's been this like kind of energy in your life, whether that be, you know, it's been really kind of sucking away from you. So with the Seven of Cups, it's all about illusion and fantasy, which it could be creating something, but for me with the Knight of Swords, it's kind of coming out of that illusion. So let's take a look at your second row, and let's see where your second row is. Let's try and get some more guidance, because I'm not sure. This is kind of confusing me, especially with the candy apple, because it's like, listen to your inner child. The apple kind of makes me think of, like, maybe you have a wall up. Maybe there's this hard, you know, and that's maybe the illusion or something. And inside, you know, is the sweet, delicious, what you need, you know. So let's keep looking. A time to remember. Look back on your childhood. Yeah, so you're definitely going to be taking some solitude, and I definitely feel like you're going through something right now, and you're going to be moving out of it. Like, this energy is so strange to me. I cannot place where this energy... Maybe you just need a week to yourself. That's kind of what it's seeming, is maybe you just need solitude. Oops. So these ones kind of seem 1, 2, 3, 4, and you have the extra one, so we'll place it here. Let's see. So how is pile number 3's week going to end? How is their week going to end? What is this energy all about? Is it something that they just need to take time with? Is it just solitude or rest and relaxation? What is this energy? 10 of Pentacles. Yes. Okay. You need to take time. Your guidance this week is to take time for yourself. Definitely. With the 10 of Pentacles and the, like, all of it, it kind of seems like you need to take time to yourself this week. Justice. Yep. So something has been unfair in your life, and it's been draining you for a while. 3 of Pentacles, community. Bring the community around you for sure. Yep. King of Pentacles. Take the ship, go on a vacation. You know, with the King of Pentacles, he's taking his resources and he's using those resources to kind of steer his ship, right? He is in control of it all, and he's got all these stars here around him, bright and shining. He's in control of his ship, right? So, excuse me, that's what your guidance is for sure. Yeah, the Ace of Swords. Take time to yourself, and you will go right back onto the path that you're shooting towards. With the Ace of Swords, it's all about taking that energy and the momentum and everything and going for it, you know, like making that decision. And I feel like you need to take time to yourself this week. Definitely. And maybe that's, you know, it's kind of ironic, especially with this candy apple. You know, it got caught out in the rain. It started melting. It's, you know, the plastic's stuck there. And it's still delicious. It's still going to be delicious. But, you know, like, it's kind of ironic that you got this reading and, you know, it's almost as if you're weathered a little bit, you know, like it's still, your goal is still there. It's still going to be delicious. It's still going to be worth it. Everything that you're working towards. I'm sorry, I keep knocking into the table, guys. Everything that you're going to be working towards is going to be worth it. It's just, you seem very worn out from your reading. I feel like you definitely need to take some rest and relaxation, listening to your inner self. looking back, and you know, especially with I definitely feel like pile number 3, you are worn out, you need some rest and relaxation, and your guidance this week is just take it easy, you know, be gentle on yourself, take it easy, don't, you know, don't get caught up in the negativity or the negative emotions, just whatever, it's fine, it'll be fine, you know. And I really hope that something reached you guys. I hope that you can just kind of take the week to relax, okay? Because your cards really say that you need it, okay? That's what it's showing. It's showing that you really need, like, the Knight of Swords, like, you need to relax, like with the community here, the boat on the water with the mountain, your 10 of Pentacles with the family. You really need to relax this week for your own mental health. And that's what your cards are saying to me. And I hope that something resonated for you. I hope that if it didn't, also let me know, you know, down in the comments. Let's create a topic. Let's create a discussion so we can all help each other through our weeks, okay? Life is rough. It can be rough, and I believe that if we create a community of support and love and guidance, we can all help each other maintain the energy we need to get through life, to get through the weeks that we need to. And I really hope that something resonates with you guys, and you know, you'll leave a comment, subscribe, share the video. Anything helps me to learn, you know. And I hope to see you guys next week. Bye, guys.